Imagine a world where every great success story was built on talent alone. No effort, no sacrifice, just pure luck. Sounds like a dream, right? But reality tells a different tale. Behind every Olympic gold medalist, every self-made billionaire, every groundbreaking scientist, there's one common factor: discipline. Discipline is the invisible force that turns dreams into reality. It's what makes an athlete wake up at 4 a.m. to train while the rest of the world sleeps. It's what drives an entrepreneur to work late nights when their friends are partying. It's what pushes a student to keep studying even when distractions are everywhere. Think about it. How many times have you set a goal but given up midway? How often have you told yourself, "I'll start tomorrow," only to repeat the same cycle? Talent gets you started, but discipline keeps you going. There are two types of pain in life: the pain of discipline and the pain of regret. One weighs ounces, the other weighs tons. The question is, which one will you choose? In this video, we will dive deep into the power of discipline. You will hear real-life stories of people who mastered this skill and transformed their lives. By the end of this video, you'll realize that success isn't about motivation, it's about discipline. Because motivation is temporary, but discipline? That's what builds empires. Stay with me till the end, because what you're about to hear might just change your life. Discipline. A simple word, yet the foundation of every great achievement in history. People often look at successful individuals and think they were born with something special, an extraordinary talent, an unfair advantage, or sheer luck. But if you peel back the layers, you'll find that what truly separates them from the rest is their ability to be disciplined, even when they don't feel like it. The problem with most people is that they rely too much on motivation. They start strong, full of energy and enthusiasm. But when the excitement fades, so does their commitment. That's where discipline comes in. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's waking up at 5 a.m. to work out, even when your bed feels like heaven. It's pushing through the grind when you have no results to show for it yet. It's saying no to distractions and yes to long-term success. History is filled with examples of people who embodied discipline. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, but he didn't quit. He trained harder. Elon Musk works 80 to 100 hours a week, not because he's forced to, but because he's committed to his vision. Even Thomas Edison, after failing 10,000 times, never gave up. He had discipline. So, if you're wondering why success still feels out of reach, ask yourself, are you disciplined enough? Because discipline is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. In the next part of this video, you'll hear real-life stories of people who use discipline to change their lives forever. Their struggles, their sacrifices, their mindset, everything you need to learn and apply to your own journey. This is not just a video. This is a wake-up call. Are you ready to step up? Kobe Bryant wasn't just talented, he was obsessed with discipline. While other players rested, he was in the gym before sunrise. He practiced for hours before team practice even started. Once, a trainer arrived at 4 a.m. only to find Kobe already drenched in sweat. His philosophy? Rest at the end, not in the middle. His relentless work ethic turned him into one of the greatest basketball players in history. His discipline wasn't just about training. It was about a mindset of never settling for less than greatness. Before she became the world's best-selling author, J.K. Rowling faced rejection after rejection. She was a struggling single mother living on welfare, yet she remained disciplined. She set a strict routine, writing every single day, despite constant failures. 12 publishers rejected Harry Potter before one finally gave her a chance. Had she given up, the world would have never seen her brilliance. Her discipline paid off, making her one of the most influential authors of all time. David Goggins, once an overweight exterminator, transformed into a Navy SEAL, ultramarathon runner, and motivational speaker. His secret? Unbreakable discipline. He pushed himself beyond limits, running 100-mile races without stopping, training even when his body begged him to quit. His message? When your mind tells you you're done, you're only at 40%. Discipline allowed him to do the impossible. Elon Musk didn't build Tesla and SpaceX by luck. He is known for working 80 to 100-hour weeks, sleeping in the factory, and pushing his limits. Even when Tesla was on the verge of bankruptcy, he never wavered. His discipline to keep innovating, learning, and working tirelessly is why he became one of the world's most influential entrepreneurs. Serena Williams didn't become one of the greatest tennis players by chance. She trained longer and harder than her competitors. Even after winning multiple championships, she continued practicing as if she was still a rookie. Her discipline ensured she stayed at the top for decades. Arnold Schwarzenegger had a strict regimen, waking up at dawn, training for hours, and following a disciplined lifestyle. His discipline in bodybuilding led him to win Mr. Olympia multiple times, and the same work ethic helped him conquer Hollywood and politics. His success wasn't about talent, it was about discipline and persistence. You've now seen how discipline has shaped the lives of some of the most successful people in history. They weren't born special. They weren't gifted with superhuman abilities. What made them different was their ability to show up every single day, whether they felt like it or not. The truth is, discipline is a choice. Every day, you wake up with two options: continue making excuses or commit to the process. Success doesn't come from bursts of motivation. It comes from the small, consistent actions that build habits over time. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Think about your own life. What are the things you've been putting off? What dreams have you delayed because they seemed too hard? It's time to stop waiting and start acting. The good news? You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. Start today, start small, and most importantly, don't quit. Discipline isn't about never failing. It's about getting back up every time you do. Because in the end, the only difference between those who succeed and those who don't is the willingness to do what others won't. So what will you choose? Discipline or regret? The choice is yours.